Alrighty, hello everyone. We are here on a wonderful Wednesday early evening. How you all doing today? Hope you're having a wonderful day, and let's go ahead and get things started. If you ever have problems with brigands, monsters, or the struggles of everyday life, I am the mercenary for the job. I am Zenny, a mercenary VTuber for hire, at your service. Hope you all having a wonderful day. Hope you all enjoy today's stream. And today we're going to be continuing our playthrough of Trails of Cold Steel 2. Last week, Duke Alberea got what he had coming to him. He needed to pay, and he paid dearly. Hey, Calcian, thank you for the sub. 6 months at. Thank you. Thank you for the resub. How you doing today? I do appreciate it, though. I do appreciate it. How you doing today, Galcian? My existence, bred in French's pain, and I own the entirety of France. Oh, whoa, that was a weird combination. How did I have 4 eyebrows? Hey, say. A merc that would prefer not to have cold, hard slabs of steak thrown at my face. I could deal with a whole bunch of like brigands and monsters and stuff like that. But those slabs of steak hurt. They hurt. Nevertheless, how are you all doing today? But yes, like I had mentioned, the bad man Duke Alberea is in custody finally, and we get to have some downtime after all of that. So got some bonding points to go over, and possibly some more side missions and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get ourselves ready for that. So if you guys can afford me a couple of minutes, I'll go ahead and get ourselves set up. It's like a bugger cut. You can't dodge. You can't dodge states. Can't. Oh well. Nevertheless, let's go ahead. Let's get the game started. All right. But yeah, how are you guys doing today? I really do hope that you're having a wonderful day, guys. All right. Doing all right. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Alrighty. Alright, so we've got 6 bonding points. So let's see. Who do we need to work on? Everyone's at least level 4. So at the very least, I should get Emma should be one of. Yeah, okay. So Emma is available. Good. That should be one of my main targets. All right. Oh, and Albert. Ooh, okay. So I'm guessing progressing the story is heading to the mansion, and apparently, hmm. Oh, I'll have to see about that. Okay. I have some ideas on who I'm gonna have spend the bonding points with. Let me double check. Okay. Yeah, I have some ideas. First things first, let's talk to the best friend, Elliot. What's going to happen to Celtic now? Sure, Del Caporea has been dealt with, but that's not going to heal the sadness in their hearts. And apprehending his own dad isn't exactly going to cheer Eustace up either. Yeah, we're gonna cheer up the good boy. Elliot, time to get cheered up. I've got an idea. Hey, Elliot, what do you say we headed over to the restaurant in the Central Plaza? Which one? The one Eustace's uncle runs. And they might just cheer you up a bit. All right. That's a permission from Eustace's uncle to go up to the VIP floor. A beautiful melody. That pianist in several music magazines, you know? Peanut butter jelly. Doing some Xenoblade 3. Nice. So, she's famous? That explains how her music manages to resonate so well. Only pros can manage that. Of course, same goes for you too, Elliot. What? No way. Just hearing her play makes me realize I've still got a long way to go. Gotta get used to... Nice. The world of music really is deep. Your mom was a pianist too, wasn't she? Yeah. I remember how she used to play all sorts of stuff for us. She'd always play something fun and lighthearted for me and Fiona whenever we were down. Worked like a charm. Always cheered us right up. I bet she did the same for Dad, too. Thanks, Reen. I can see why you brought me here now. Wanted to remind me that music has the power to inspire, help people move on, right? Guilty. It's just a shame I couldn't do it with my own performance, really. That would have been cool. Sorry for sucking. Don't be so hard on yourself, Reen. In fact, you've helped me realize that there's still something I can do for the people of Celtic. Now I just need the time and an ideal opportunity. Give us a shout when that time comes. Okay? I'll gladly help you out. Alright. I think it's about time I had a go at it myself. Listening is nice, but nothing beats actually playing. Works for me. Aww. Knowing Ellie went back down after asked him and the pianist for permission. Fortunately, they were more than happy to agree. Aww. And one of us is soon able to enjoy a special performance from him. And not just the violin that Elliot is good at. He's good at probably quite a few instruments. Unsurprisingly, he played on par with the pianist before him. Both Reen and the customers couldn't help but fully be entranced by the wonderful sound of his music. There we go. All right. Oh. Ah. All right. So. Yep, we're at the... Okay. So Gaius is at the church. Alicia's by a statue. Lisa is by a statue. Fee is down the merchant's area. Of course, Sarah's at the tavern. Because of course she is. Okay. I have an idea of where I'm gonna go to next. Oh. Alright. Full on dash. You know what? We're going to talk with Toa. Toa, is something wrong? Oh, no, it's nothing. I was just thinking about Berehard finally being freed from the Duke's clutches and ended up spaced out. You know how when you finish something you really nervous about and all the exhaustion washes over you at once? I figured you would appreciate that, Anki. That's what I'm going through. But don't worry about me. I'll be back on the ship by the time everyone else is. The more that she doesn't have to worry, the more we get worried. Yes, we will spend a bonding point with Toa. Mind if I sit with you for a while? There's a really nice breeze here, so I figured it might be a good spot to relax. Oh, sure. Go ahead. I don't want to sound pushy here, but, well, if you have something on your mind, Toa, I'm more than willing to listen. Huh? I realize that I might not be able to offer any real help, but you've done so much for everyone and me personally, both at Thor's and on the Courageous. That's why I want to do whatever I can for you in return. That's really sweet of you, Reen. Thanks. To tell the truth, I'm not really sure if I'm the best fit to be the Courageous as captain anymore. No, I don't think anyone could take on that role. You are absolutely the woman for the job. Part of me wishes I declined back when Viscount Arcid asked me. Can I ask why? Well, we managed to set Berehard free and had Duke Alberay arrested, right? When you think about it, that won't do much to ease the pain for those in Celdic. Yeah, you did the exact same sentiments that Elliot had beforehand. Won't bring back those we've lost either. And it's not just that. Think back to when Fiona was taken hostage or whatever happened with Angie. At the end, I just stood there uselessly waiting for you guys to solve everything. All while having the Courageous at our disposal too. That's why I can't help but wonder what a more capable captain would have been able to accomplish. Have you been bottling this stuff up all this time? Sorry for unloading on you. I promised myself I'd become a much stronger person, yet here I am fretting over every little thing. I'm really not suited to be your captain at all, am I? Oh. Phew. Thanks for getting it back for me, but still. Trust me when I say that your worries couldn't be further from the truth. I can't think of a single person more suited to be our captain. Exactly! But Reen, in the end, we're still students. We don't have the kind of experience Prince Oliver and the Viscount Arcade do. There's no way anyone expects you to be able to do what they can. But despite that, you took it upon yourself to accept such a crucial position in Viscount Arstade's place. Yeah, if that is yeah it's absolutely wonderful. But when you're that is always the hard thing when you're constantly sort of like comparing yourself to bigger and more experienced people. Obviously, you're going to find faults in that. You're going to find faults within yourself, and that's exactly sort of the wrong way to sort of look at things. Because at our current place right now, or at least I should say ours, as in where Reen and Toa are at right now, they're never gonna measure up to those people as they currently are right now. So that's exactly the wrong mentality to sort of put onto that. You're doing everything you can to fulfill that role, even when you're just a student. Seeing you work like that is what inspired all of us, you know? We wouldn't be the same team without you. That's not true. Huh? I'm certain that everything we've done so far bringing us one step closer to taking back our school. Accomplishing that will probably be our biggest challenge yet, though. And that's exactly why we need you. Having you alongside us is the greatest motivation we could ever ask for. Of course, we have no intention of letting this be one-sided. We'll be there for you as much as you are for us. You mean it, Reen? Boy, you're awfully convincing, huh? You're right. We should be using our worries as a means to better ourselves, shouldn't we? Exactly! There's obviously going to be the failings. There's going to be moments that you're not going to be able to succeed. But you gotta utilize what you've learned from that and know what not to do next time. I'm such a dummy for forgetting something as simple as that. Hey, we all have our moments. Won't be long now until we can finally take back Thor's. We're going all out and make it a reality, right? Right. There we go. There we go. That was much needed. Okay. Okay, so we've spent 2, so we got 4 more. Who do I want to... I think I have an idea of the 4 that I'm going to want to talk to. Hello, Laura. Oh. Where is she going? I wonder why Laura's going out of the canyon alone. I know she can handle herself fine, but still. All right. I've got time on my got some time on my hands. Let's go check on her. Laura? Oh, okay. She quickly changed into her swimsuit. Don't think Farrah's here, so... Laura? Hey, are you all right? Why would you jump in there when it's cold out? I see you've come along too, Reen. Dan is not going to be joining us tonight. He did not have a good night's sleep last night, and he does need the rest, and that is going to instantly take priority over helping me out. So, yeah. So did it. Yeah, I figured that Pharaoh was going to be at work, but there's no need for concern. It's cold, but refreshing. She seems like she's okay. I know she's used to winter swimming, but we're at the coldest part of the year right now. Not sure what the Benny Hill theme would work here, but did she want to clear her mind or something? That raises the question of what could be troubling her. There, you guys noticed the yes, I did make some adjustments to the extension part of the sound alerts. Finally came ashore after spending a little more time in water. Realized that she would be. Reen made sure that she had a towel ready for her. My apologies. Perhaps a bit much to try my hand at swimming during this time of year. It really was. Is something up? I know you're
down! Need a rest!
Out of mana!
Oh boy. Oh, I'm pretty certain that there's probably going to be a few moments here in Cold Steel 2 that is going to be those scream, panic, 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 Marty White moments.
Run away! Run away!
Yes. No, you're fond of swimming, but doing something like this out of the blue isn't like you. See? Sorry, that you're gonna have to let me dry your hair off at least. Very well then. Oh, she's blushing. Or did I finish? I can grab her something warm to her. Ah, how nice.
Down ways to die.
I've had that for a long time.
Down ways to die. Down ways to die.
But yeah, I've had the dumb ways to die for a while now. Surprised no one used it yesterday. Or at least as far as I remember. It might have been used once, but not that I can remember. Thank you for your consideration, Reen. I've warmed up plenty now. See? It was worth me fussing over you. They're too busy counting. It was only 5 deaths. You weren't that busy. For a 3-hour stream, that's not much of any. Want to head back to the Courageous? You could catch a cold if you stay out here. No need. I'm fine. As you know, I'm used to this. I'd like to apologize for worrying you, however. Well, I wasn't too worried. It's you we're talking about. So, did you bring that swimsuit from Thor's or something? Yes, actually. I found it in my luggage after leaving. Used it often during the time Emma and I spent in Legram, too. Sounds funny when I say it out loud, but swimming has always been a way to wash away my concerns and hesitations. Of course, Emma had a similar reaction to yours whenever I did. It's not funny at all, really. I get what you mean. As a noble, I found myself thinking a lot about what happened here in this province. It is true that what Duke Alpareva did to Celdic, to Celdic is beyond unforgettable. However, one could also argue that he would never have employed such tactics if war had never broken out. It's clear that his position in both the the four great houses, and the Noble Alliance is what drove his actions. He may have a point. There's no guarantee that any other noble wouldn't have ended up doing the same. I'd say there are two of the, at least of the four great houses, that would definitely have not employed those tactics. The other one, on the other hand, we're going to be dealing with him a little bit later. What's funnier than what you said is that I'm technically a noble too. But I never even thought of things like that before. You still have a long way to go. Not just in swordsmanship either. It doesn't benefit us to single-mindedly dedicate ourselves purely to that. Still, I feel that if we're able to make it through this, we'll be so much stronger thanks to the experience. I want to rise above every challenge life throws my way, both as a swordsman and a noble. Naturally, that involves trusting in others rather than attempting to deal with those challenges alone. Perhaps you're an ideal partner to keep me in check, Reen. Laura? I didn't mean anything special by that, mind you. It's just that since you've also happened to be a swordsman, we should strive to motivate each other. I'm curious to see where we can go from here. There are many incredible warriors taking part in the war, but together, I believe we can catch up to them. And just maybe, we'll be able to reach the strength of the Lance Maiden herself. Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing just how far swordsmanship will take us. Hey, and ooh, League level 5. Rush 2, nice. All right. All right, double checking, and okay. Yeah, I know my last 3. And I know one particular person that I'm avoiding. Princess Alphen, I am probably more than likely never speaking to you again, because I do, at least not in this game. I've already made that mistake beforehand. Oh. Hey, there you are, Fee. Fee, what's going on? Why are you sitting here wearing only one sock? The sole of one of my boots came off while I was walking. Now my foot kind of hurts. So I'm taking a break. After all those boots have been through, I can't really blame them for giving up the ghost like that. Is your foot going to be okay? Once I've rested a bit, sure. I can get the boot fixed up after that. You can just keep walking. Well, go ahead and spend time with Fee, our local cat. Local cat girl. Man, need a stretch. Sorry. Okay, foot's feeling better now. Off we go. Hold up, Fee. You're not actually planning on walking there with your foot like that, are you? Might as well. I'm used to this kind of stuff anyway. Well, maybe so. You still shouldn't be walking around on it like that. What if you step on something sharp on the way? What do you want me to do then? I guess I'll be the gallant knight here. Piggyback. Here we go. What's up? Did it start hurting again? I'm fine. Just kind of amazed, really. Don't think anyone else would have offered a piggyback ride in that situation. Huh? Don't worry about it. Into the store we go, my steed. Oh my goodness. Sorry, but the Pony Express stops here. Hey, you've got Stregas here. You're pretty fond of this brand, aren't you? Sure am. Seems like they only got formal wear here, though. Would have been up for buying some new sneakers if they had any. I don't see you prancing around in formal wear anyway, to be honest. Well, consider the fact that this is pretty much one of the more notable noble cities. Yeah, I'd say the fact that there's mostly formal wear is pretty much on par for what you would expect for a city like this. How long have you been a fan? Since you were in Zephyr? Yep. The boss bought me a pair for helping out with something. It was the second present he gave me, in fact. What was the first then? The name Colossal. Oh, so we don't even know what her actual family name is. That's a present I'll never let go of either. There's no one else in the world who can give me that, after all. I know how you feel. Dad welcomed me as a proper member of the Schwarzer family meant the world to me. So yeah, let's keep our appreciation for that close to our hearts. Speaking of things from the past, I was actually reminded of the boss when you were giving me that piggyback ride. What? He did the same for me not long after bringing me to Zephyr. Stuff like that's what made him feel like he actually was my real dad. V. There's something else I realized too. You remind me of the boss, but you're not actually him in the end. Just like Class 7 isn't the same family that Zephyr was, even though both are important to me. I'm not the same person I was back then either. I don't want to sit around and be protected all the time anymore. Yeah, that's right. We're all in this together, Fee. Supporting each other is the obvious way to go. Yep, I'm going to use what I've learned from my old family to do just that. Thanks, Rain. Not at all. Ah, adorable. There we go. All right. Moving right along. Wait. Okay. And now onto the Noble District. And yep, you guys probably guessed it. We're going to spend time with Emma. What a peaceful place. It was during our field study, of course. But it's nice to see that it's still the case. This piece could be a recent development, though. These past few weeks might not have been so kind. They certainly have been kind to Useless. Still, there's not much we can do now except rest and recover, and we need it. Yes, we will absolutely be spending time with Emma. Hey, would you mind if I sat with you for a while? Not to steal your idea or anything, but this does seem like a nice spot to take a break. I certainly thought so. Please, make yourself comfortable. Nice and quiet here. Not too cold either. Don't think I've been able to sit back and relax like this in a long time. My eyes feel so heavy. Must be more tired than I thought. Oh! Reen? Looks like he fell asleep. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. Must be exhausted after Oroc's fort. In that case... Oh! Is this what I think it's gonna be? I must have fallen asleep. On something nice and... Ah, lap pillow. I didn't say anything. Didn't say anything. Hello there, sleepyhead. Emma. Whoa! Emma, why was I on your lap? Did you sleep well? Sleep on my... Don't change the subject. Well, let me apologize. Really didn't expect to end up sleeping on your lap like that. I'm the one who put you there in the first place, so no need to think about apologizing. I couldn't leave you to sleep on a cold, hard bench after all. One of my duties as a witch is to support you. Just think of this as another form of support. That's kind of a stretch. I would appreciate it if you at least let me do this much for you, at least. It's all thanks to both you and Valimar that Breahard's regained peace. In fact, I believe we managed to come as far as we did thanks to your efforts. I know about that one, Emma. You're forgetting that I had all of you. I've been able to push myself through all this only thanks to the people who chose to stick by me. Besides, I never would have come across Valimar in the first place if it weren't for your guidance. You think that much of us, Reen? Well, yeah. We still got a long road ahead of us, right? That road will eventually lead us to Crow and Vita. So sorry, but you're still stuck with us, Emma. We need your support now more than ever. I can live with that. I'll do everything in my power to help both you as your friend and as your class president. Hey! Level 5. Get rush 2. Nice. Alright. So, last person to talk to is going to be Eustace. Oh, old lady and her kitty. Ah, cute little kitty. Alright. Oh. That certainly is. Alright. Up to the mansion. Yeah, I was thinking that not only Duke was being held there, but that Scarlet would be as well. Okay, they did give me the notification that that story would be progressing. For the first time, we get to see the inside The Alborea Mansion. And oh, but yeah, this is definitely a noble house. This is definitely a noble mansion. My goodness.
Damn, this is incredible. It's not as grand as Valflame Palace, but I doubt you'll find many mansions this fancy. The Duke's residence is certainly befitting of his status.
You came after all, Reen.
Yeah, I was kinda hesitant to come and visit in case I got in your way, though.
And no, he's seeing it right now, considering the fact that he's being held prisoner here. But yeah, eventually, I'm guessing eventually that we'll sort of move him to somewhere else. But hello, Rio, as well. How you doing today? Glad to see you here. Huh?
No, it's fine. Everything is largely settled here now. I will leave the rest to you, then.
As you wish. Leave everything to us, and we will strive and make things as comfortable for your father as possible.
You have my thanks.
He's Captain Claire's adjutant, isn't he?
I see it.
Indeed, and quite a skilled one at that. He and his men will be managing the mansion together while keeping my father in custody, at least until the war comes to an end.
Oh, right.
There's no need to look so glum. He deserves to answer for his crimes much like others.
Yes. That is sort of the thing for a little browser extension called 7TV. I actually got a hyper. If you look down in the panels, I believe it would be in the chat rules. I actually have a little extra entry in there that talks about 7TV and stuff like that. It basically just sort of automatically changes certain phrases that are tied to certain emotes when you use the browser extension and within streams and stuff like that. So, and I've got my own personal sort of folder of a bunch of emotes that you can pull from that. So.
He should be grateful he hasn't been handcuffed and thrown in a cell.
I guess that's one way of looking at it. Oh, yeah, Scarlet's here too, right?
She's currently receiving treatment in the annex. She remains bedridden, but her life is in no real danger, or so I hear.
That's good.
If you'd like to speak with her, you should go and pay her a visit. Meanwhile, I'll be going to my room to get ready for departure. If you need anything at all, feel free to come by and see me.
Thanks, Eustace.
Oh yeah, we
Will
will.
do.
We will. I absolutely will.
Wait a sec. Where is his room anyway? I don't know where the annex Scarlet's in is either. I guess I'll have to ask someone.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is a Hey, Navasa, how's it going? Oh, yeah, we are. Okay, so there's the annex. There's Eustace's room, and straight ahead is the Duke's quarters. And that I guess has its own purpose, but we don't know exactly what it is for. But yeah, it looks like talking to Scarlet. Oh. Half on the right side of the fountain. Alright. Yeah, we will go to Eustace's room. Because we will spend our last bonding point with him. Man. Oh. Oh. Windy coloring. Ooh. Neat. Man, this is definitely a souped up room. The RMP should be able to take care of the mansion for the time being. This is a chance for me to take one of the horses out for a final ride before I leave. Sounds kind of fun, actually. Mind if I join you, Eustace? Haven't seen any of your family's horses since that race we had. Not at all. It gives me an idea, in fact. Come with me. Where? On the hunt. Or heads back towards Aurochs Canyon, with Eustace taking the lead. Huh? This is where we had our duel before, isn't it? Why did we come out here? Oh, he wants to duel again? Draw your sword, Reen. I'd like to request another duel with you. Eustace. Do you remember what you told me during our field study here? You claimed that there was something honest about the way I thought. And that was because I learned my swordsmanship from someone I trusted. I did, didn't I? My trust in my brother has not faltered. However, because of that trust, I fear that when the time comes to fight him, my sword will be hindered by hesitation. I dread the day that I will have to turn my blade upon my own brother. I'm not proud of it, but that's how it is. I can hardly blame you, Eustace. Anyone in your position would feel that way. Perhaps. And that's why I'd like to face off with you, Reen. Whether I win or lose, I believe our duel will allow me to cast away my doubts. Through that, I should be able to better trust in my own convictions, regardless of whom I face. I realize that this is a somewhat selfish request, but please, this is important to me. Am I allowed to say no after that speech? It's not often you ask for favors like this either. Sure, let's go. Just know that I won't be holding back. Hit me with all you've got. With pleasure. And they both tuck her out. In all honesty, with some of Reen's abilities, that is very much Bury the Light is definitely very fitting for some of the stuff that Reen has. And thank you very much for the head pats, Ruby. How you doing today? Thank you very much. I'm doing fine today. How are you doing, Ruby? I don't think I can move another muscle. Neither can I. Even in real battles, it's not often that I fight to the point of exhaustion. I think it's because we can read each other so well that we're able to fight to this point, really. Granted, I could see Master Kafai and Viscount Arsid keeping it up the whole day without getting tired or bored. We're not them, but still, I still think we did pretty well for a couple of teenagers. Agreed. It was fun in our own strange way. Thank you, Reen. I feel as though I can go forth and fight with that same honesty yet again. I may have been taught by Rufus, but it was Class 7 who helped me further develop my skills. No need to thank me. I'm just glad you were honest with me and asked. That was beyond awful. Nice little bond there. Nice. I'm not summoning up the energy to get on their horses and return to Brayard. Yeah. It's good that they brought the horses out because getting that exhausted, yeah, it's going to be hard for them to get back to Brayard. All right. Spend all of our bonding points. Time to progress the story. And it looks like we're going to have to talk to Scarlet in order to do so. Where she's being held. I'm guessing, yep, the room that's being guarded by the RMP.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, so she's still oh, no, she's awake.
I knew it would be you. Did you come to listen to me whine and complain about you?
I know you didn't want me to save you, but you don't have to hate me for it.
I was just joking. I don't care what happens to me. Whether I live or die or get executed as a terrorist, what happens, happens.
Stop being so flippant about the whole thing. But you seem to be a little more cheerful than I was expecting you to be. I'm glad. Well, it sounds like you're doing all right at least. That's good.
My only complaint is that I wasn't allowed to ascend to heaven like I wanted to. But perhaps this is just how it was meant to be.
I wish I could tell you. You said you used to be a sister, right? You mentioned something about training over in Arteria, too.
I did, though that training was a long time ago. That really takes me back.
So that wasn't a lie? Sorry. It wasn't that I didn't believe you, it's just...
I'll have you know I grew up in one of the most pious families in the country. Hard as that may be to believe. I was so happy when I was first invited to join the church. I doubt you'd know, but the church is a fairly complex organization with plenty of divisions within it. The part I was invited to join was an organization called the Congregation for the Sacraments. They're a group full of immensely skilled people who take on some unique missions, to put it mildly.
Huh. Okay.
It made me happier than you can imagine to be recognized by people like that at such a young age. I didn't have any special abilities of my own, but I left home, trained my hardest, and eventually became a squire.
A squire? As in a kind of knight? I thought you said you became a sister. Unless you're saying the church has knights too. Ugh, I'm getting confused now.
Anyone would be in your position. Their image of the church begins and ends with priests and mass. As it was, my days in Arteria came to an abrupt end, just before I went out on my first mission. I got word of what had happened. I hurried back to Erebonia as fast as I could, but I was too late to do anything.
Lady Scarlet, I think you should get some more rest.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make you strain yourself.
You really are a softie. If you want to hear the rest, you'll have to come back another time. So, if you're interested.
It's hard to imagine someone going from being a sister to a terrorist, but that's just what happened.
You know,
I'm still convinced that it would have been a waste for her to have died back there. I'm glad she seems to have calmed down for now. I'll have to come back another time to see how she's doing.
All right. Okay. Okay, so okay, now we go to the airport to continue things. Okay. But that was interesting. Huh. Considering some of the stuff that I've had a preview of to see as far as certain future games in the storyline, that gave me a little bit more context of a certain side I was able to see. But nevertheless, that is really intriguing, though. That is really intriguing. All right. Yep. Heading to the airport. Gotta get back on the Courageous. There's Princess Alphen. And there's the Courageous right there. All right. All right, we are back. Let's go ahead and progress this story. Seeing, yes, we have spent all of our bonding points, so yep, we'll return to the Courageous and continue on. I suppose I'll head back inside. I can sit and wait for the others to get back. Rain! Oh. Oh, what's going on, Toa? Looks like we caught you just at the right time. Are you planning on going inside too? Hello? What's wrong? You seem all flustered. Well, we got a message from the guy still inside the ship. He said that something's happened over in Crossbell. Oh? In Crossbell? He saw the city covered by a blue barrier from where Guerrilla Fortress was, but it's not that, I'm guessing. Believe it or not, it's something even weirder. We're planning to go and get a closer look at it. Would you mind grabbing everyone else still in town and bringing them back here? We'll be getting everything ready for a liftoff in the meantime. And by the way, why don't you go ahead and play these games, Trails from Zero and Trails to Azure, while you're at it. Get to play the Crossbell duology. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll be back as soon as I can. I'll leave everything here to you. Once everything was gathered and Berehard aboard the Courageous promptly took off.
Well done! Keep up the good work!
Nice A-raid. Course to east-northeast is clear. All hands remain vigilant. The ship's approaching maximum cruising speed. We should be getting close to the fortress soon. Please get in touch with the 4th Armored Division and Railway Military Police. Aye, aye, Captain. My, I think I can see something in the distance. What the? I'm getting some very strange readings here.
Oh, I can see Crossbell now.
There seems to be something emitting light in the distance as well.
What in the world is that?
Yep. Yeah, once again, play the Crossbell games, Trails from Zero and Trails to Azure.
That blue barrier that was surrounding the city before is gone.
And remember...
But now there's something even more unbelievable in its place.
Yeah. And also, for those that were here last week when we had fought against Duvali, that Big Burn did mention that she did have business in Crossbell and had just made her way back over to Berehard and Auroch's Fortress. Just recently, so...
An azure tree?
Yeah, it looks like a tree to me too. It's got all those branches coming out of it.
I don't think trees so vast even exist in legend. Never mind in reality.
Yeah, there's something completely otherworldly about it.
Do you know what it is, Celine?
I wish I did. There's nothing like that in any of the clan's legends.
Just what is happening over in Crossbow?
What is something not happening in Crossbell? In all honesty, for those that are at least somewhat familiar of the Legend of Heroes sort of metaverse, when is something not happening in Crossbell? In all honesty, tell me. I will wait. When the series even then I find that a little bit hard to believe. Oh, there's...
Now that's damned impressive. It must be over 2,000 arch tall.
Oh, never thought I'd come face to face with something that big in my lifetime. Life's just full of surprises.
Oh, this is the very essence of beauty. So this is the fruit of the Azure Zero project, a testament to the power of human obsession.
Yeah, the fruits of the Azure. Like I said, play Trails to Zero and play Trails to Azure.
Looks like everything did go according to plan. Not that any other outcome was ever a possibility with my illustrious lord lending a hand.
So that showed up as a result of that phantasmal blaze plan of yours? And you're planning on spawning something like that over here, too?
That we are. What you see before you is a miracle born of human hands, made manifest by the Zero Child. The end of the second movement is finally nigh. Let the preparations begin. This story's finale is bound to be one to remember.
Guess it's almost time to wrap things up. Wonder if it'll go how she and Campanella wanted to, though.
Oh, Heimdall, the Vermilion capital, and the palace, the Valflame Palace. Yeah, the former Chancellor's office. Yeah. There's Rufus.
Excuse us, Lord Rufus.
Oh, hello. Authority is here. Not noble authority. Just authority.
Well, well. If it isn't General Quinn, Brigadier General Barrios. I had thought you were still on the Western Front. Might I ask what brings you here?
Do you even need to ask? First Ruhr, now Bereahard. The Eastern Front is collapsing as we speak. I see no reason for us to remain in the West any longer.
I wouldn't go quite that far, General. As long as the West remains well protected, Heimdall will not fall. As for Nortia and the elements which sided with Duke Alberea, they could always abandon their neutrality. The war is still ours for the winning. That hasn't changed.
An impressive analysis.
By the way, would you happen to know anything about that vast tree that sprouted up in Crossbow? Is it even a tree to begin with?
I haven't viewed it from up close, but the pictures were like nothing I'd ever seen. It could be completely harmless, but it's likely causing Erebonians in the East no shortage of anxiety just by being there.
I quite agree, and that concerns me as well. Still, Duke Cayenne insists its appearance was planned. There should be nothing to fear.
Really now?
I was aware he was affiliating himself with some suspicious society of sorts. Could the two be related?
What happens behind the scenes is of no concern to us, I suppose. We are warriors. We live to fight on the battlefield. So, dear Chief of Staff, who is our next opponent to be?
Getting right down to business, I see. I'd like for the two of you to defend the capital. Your opponents are to be the 3rd and 4th Armored Divisions, who will be advancing upon it within the next few days.
Oh, okay. That's going to be quite a bit of a battle there.
Oh, is that so?
What? So they're risking everything in an attempt to take back Heimdall?
That is what I predict will happen, yes. I think Craig the Red and One-Eyed Zex will prove to be enough entertainment for the two of you. Wouldn't you agree? After all, only the best will do for the two strongest soldiers the Provincial Army has to offer.
All right, you win. You have my attention. The prospect alone has my blood boiling in anticipation.
I imagine Bardius would probably go up against Zex, and that Aurelia would go against Craig.
I concur. Very well. We shall do as you say.
Stop crossbow abuse.
This is sure to be a clash for the ages.
All right. At the same time, under Valfame plot. Under. And then there's this asshole.
I had no idea
young,
all this existed right under the palace.
Yeah, the young Prince Cedric.
Duke Cayenne, can I ask exactly where we're going?
And Duke Cayenne, yep. This asshole.
There is no need to look so concerned, Your Highness. The place we are traveling to is to the center of this city. No, this country. And a place that governs a great power. It is where everything both ends and begins.
I'm not sure I understand what you mean.
I was frozen today!
Please, be careful of your footing. If you were to fall off the platform, you most assuredly would go splat and die.
Oh, wow. That is,
Now, it won't do to frighten him. And I must say, I don't recall doing so ever being part of your duties.
Pardon me. I believe we're almost there.
Actually, let go. Cedric goes by.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
There's Vita. Not an actual projection.
I've been
This time
waiting
the
for
actual
you.
Vita.
Vita Clotilde? The opera singer? What are you doing in a place like this?
Greetings, witch. I see that tree emerged successfully.
It certainly did. All that remains now is to continue the preparations here. However, let me remind you that under no circumstance...
If you would, spare me. You've made yourself perfectly clear on occasions past, and I am hardly enough of a fool to attempt to defy commands from a witch.
What are the two of you talking about? And why did you bring me here?
Patience, Your Highness. All will be clear in due time. Oh my, could this be it?
Oh?
What is that thing? What? What's this feeling?
Marvelous! Marvelous! This is the legendary demon said to wield 1,000 weapons. The Crimson Calamity, which was sealed away by Saint Sandlot and Dreichels 250 years ago, and a fragment of the Great Power.
Oh.
The Vermilion Testarossa!
Oh, boy. Getting closer to seeing endgame goals.
The Azure Tree?
The Azure... Hey, Toval.
That's the name of the bizarre tree that appeared in Crossbell, then?
Yeah, I found it out from the guild branch over there. Things still seem to be tense over in their direction. No one's really sure what it's for or what it can do. Don't think it'll have any direct effect on Erebonia, though.
Well, I suppose that's good news. Sort of.
Still, people on this side of the country are understandably feeling uneasy about it.
Yeah, people have enough to worry about without a giant glowing tree sprouting up from out of nowhere.
Anyone would start feeling nervous at the sight of such a thing.
At least it should keep Calvert off our backs for a while, right? They're as clueless as we are on what that thing is, and they're not gonna risk an attack before they know for sure.
Exactly. In a sense, it's doing the same thing for us the barrier around Crossbell City did before it up and vanished. It's probably the best distraction Erebonia could ask for about now.
Oh, is that what your bracer instincts are telling you?
It doesn't take a bracer to think that, Eustace. If Calvert were to invade right now while the war's going on... True. The situation we're under is plenty chaotic as it is.
Yeah.
All we can do right now is keep doing what we always have, and gather information. I'm sure we can do something to improve the situation here, but we don't know enough to decide what that something is.
I'm with Gaius. Let's just take a deep breath and do the best we can.
That's the best attitude to have right now, too. One thing we could do is keep looking around for other Thor students. We could always use more help, right?
Yep.
We still need more Zemirian ore, too.
Oh, that's right. And there are still more spirit shrines left to explore as well.
Strangely enough, our best course of action is to simply continue doing what we've always done, albeit with renewed dedication.
That works for me.
Sounds like you've got things covered in the east, which means that all that's left for me is to wish you good luck. Take care of them, okay, Sarah?
What else would I do? And you take care of yourself, too. We wouldn't want anything to happen to you before you reunite with your dearest Carnelia, now would we?
Yeah. Would you just drop that already? Anyway, keep it up, guys. I'll be in touch.
Oh, there goes all my fun.
What was all that about? Toval's girlfriend?
It did sound that way.
For further details, please consult a certain famous novel about a certain lovable scamp, now certainly available in all bookstores.
Poor Toval. Anyway, we should probably get to work.
Oh my goodness, Sarah. My goodness, you are an absolute demon.
The best place to start would be checking the latest requests from Prince Oliver.
Yep, let's go ahead and do so. All right, missed opportunity. God damn it. Hearts in Harmony Canyon, or can't you? God damn it, Oliver. Why are you the way that you are? Okay, so from Butler Klaus. Up in Legram, yep. The trouble he helps resolve here in Legram has unresolved itself and continues to worsen. That losses, God. We believe the cause may again lie within Logren Castle. As such, ask your class to investigate. See if you can resolve. Okay, so the thick fog has the unnatural thick fog, I should say, has returned. I'm guessing we're probably going to be dealing with higher elements with that. Hearts in Harmony from Rosie. Wait. Want to hold a concert to show the people of Celdic that it's not lost. Hoping for Elliot's in particular. Ooh. In Celdic's chapel, so can you figure things out from there? From Prince Oliver himself. Okay. Do you remember the scenic views of Aurochs Canyon? The days we spent there. Wait, wrong letter. Anyways. God damn it, Oliver. God damn it. Read, my good man. I've received word of an Asatrus monster at Auroch Canyon Path. Could you be so dear and take care of it for me? Volcaron. Okay.
There's a request from Rosine about Celdic.
Yeah, if we can, I'd love to help her out.
Me too. It's the least we can do after all the market manager did for us.
I'm in agreement. We should try and help her if time permits.
Klaus also has something in mind for us, it would seem. And that being said, I think it'd be best if I were to accompany you for the time being.
I'd like to come along too, especially since we have the spirit shrines to worry about. Of course, Celine will be coming with me. You'll need both of us to get through the shrines after all.
That sounds fine by me. Thanks.
All right then, let's go.
All right. It's temporarily not possible to remove Laura from the party. Okay. Alrighty, so. Let's get Gaius, Emma, Lisa, and Elliot into the group. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and see what we can do as far as weapons and gear, as far as where we can upgrade and where we can... Alright. Alright, so... Yep, we'll go ahead and grab that for Reen. Yep. Grab that for Lisa. Once again, don't want to really, the boost in strength would be great, but don't want to lower their arts. Yep, we'll get that for Laura. Machias is not part of the group, so I don't have to specifically worry about him. Neither is Fee. Alright. Guys, we'll get you. Alright, we don't have to worry about either Milliam or Sarah. Alright. Okay, it's starting to... Alright. we go. And we've got... There we go. All right. Okay, yeah, we don't have to worry. Okay, so that's good for that. Let's go ahead and buy some boots then. All right. All right. All right, now back down to George. See what we can, if we have enough U material to upgrade some of those weapons. Oh, yeah. There we go. That should do us well. All right. What slots can we upgrade? Anyone have... I think I've gotten all of the colored ones. I want to double check. Or the color locked ones. Yep, we're good. Okay. All right, not enough for that one. Let's go for... let's go for this one. There we go. That'll help us out a little bit. All right. Okay. Head back up to the bridge and let's see what we can do, because we've got several students to recruit, and including one that we've been working on for quite a few of these sort of in between breaks with Beryl. But now we also got some missions to take care of. So so now we can go to Boreahard and Aurochs Fort. Now that has been liberated.
Where do you want to go?
All right, so yeah, we got three more shrines to also work on. The Arya Shrine, the Ignis Shrine, and the Aqua Shrine. All right. I'd say I'll start off with student recruitment. So most of this is going to be centered around Boreahard and Aurochs Fort.
Leave it to me.
And I'm going to have to... Doesn't have any specific information about Beryl, so I'm going to have to... let's see here. Let me... Okay. All right. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. I know where she is now. Okay. Okay. So I know where to go now. Okay. All right. So, but we're gonna stick with in Brayhard for now, as well as Orisford, to get these ones done. So, okay. So one's in the noble. Okay, so one is actually in the restaurant here, the Sorier restaurant. Another one's in the Noble District. And one of them is in a artisan district in the jeweler shop. Okay. So we're gonna need to go up to second floor. Baron Caroline. You're those students who were involved with Duke Abare's arrest, correct? Hope you realize that all of this was due to your meddling. What's that supposed to mean? Could you elaborate for us, perhaps? I'm aware that you're Theresa's father, but is that somehow related? Ever since the Duke's arrest, this area has vehemently expressed her desire to join your group on the Courageous. I could never allow that, of course. So now she's chosen to run away. Did she really? We certainly have no issues with her coming aboard. Might we ask why you're so opposed? Is such a question necessary when you're aware of her noble lineage? Duke Albarea's arrest means we must think long and hard on how to proceed from here on. Are you truly of the opinion that I should allow my daughter to faff about with those who seek to oppose the alliance? I guess that makes sense. This is certainly a tense period for the nobles of Brayhard. Excuse me, sir. I should clarify that our intent isn't to directly oppose the Noble Alliance. Our main goal is just doing what we can to bring the war to an end. Say what you will, your actions will bring the wrath of the Noble Alliance upon you, no matter your intent. I'm certain this area will return soon enough anyway. In the meantime, I don't want any of you getting involved in this, understood? Sorry, it doesn't seem like a promise we can keep. Oh yeah, we will go ahead and search her. All right. Yeah, we got to make sure that not to report back to him. Or maybe we have to report back to him at some point, but
My turn.
Leave it to me.
Here I go.
Let's move.
All right. Okay, so. Let's search for certain. Oh, I see. Oh, I think we might have. Here you are, Thessaria. Oh, I wasn't expecting to run into any of you here. I take it my father told you what happened? I couldn't be more pitiful. Don't say that. I got all worked up arguing with him, and when he wouldn't give me what I wanted, I stormed off in a hunt. Since then, I haven't done a thing but hide out here. Didn't even have the courage to leave town, let alone join you. Only Emily were here. Well, Emily's on the courageous. We could just... Yeah, we'll go ahead and call Emily. Thessaria? Emily! I'm not dreaming, am I? Nope. Been a while, huh? How you been? You know full well the answer to that. Been worried sick about you ever since we parted ways. Yeah, same here. A day went by where I didn't think about you. Glad you're safe. Emily! Ah, so happy for them. Likewise. Thank you so much for bringing Emily back to me. Finally rest easy now. Even if I won't be able to join you all. Oh, please. Did you really think I'd just up and ditch you? I've heard all about your dad's stance on things. That's one of the reasons why I tagged along, you know? Let's go convince him together. We're gonna make you a proud member of the Courageous, no matter what. Naturally, we'll be helping. Okay, so we are gonna report back to him. Okay. Expect fireworks to fly about. Sure, he'll come around once he realizes how many people want your support. Truly? Thank you, everyone. Let's go then. And so the great debate to determine whether Theresa could laying eyes. No effort to hide his discontent. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because Emily is a commoner. Where the icy tension slowly began to thaw once it became clear that she shared a true bond with Saria. And in the end, fine, I'll give in. I'll allow you to board the Courageous. Father, I have no intention of changing my beliefs as a noble anytime soon. However, I'd be a fool not to recognize the bond crafted between the both of you. Might I request that you take care of Theresa in my stead, Lady Emily? It'd be my pleasure. Right, Thessaria? Of course. Hey, we got Thessaria on board. Yay! I can't thank you all enough for this. Doubt I'd been able to convince Father on my own. You guys jumped in right at the right times during that discussion, too. But yeah, thanks a lot. It's great to know we'll be able to fight alongside Thessaria from now on. Come on. That was all you and Thessaria. It's all thanks to your friendship in the end. Now we just need to find Ferris. Yep, the party doesn't start until Lacrosse Club's totally reunited. Alright, if you don't mind, I'm gonna board the Courageous ahead of you. So happy to be with you all. Same here. Yay! All right. Yeah, they mentioned Ferris, but yeah. That's actually not one of the names that is actually listed. All right. Next let's go to the artisans. Oh. Good. Usagi, hey, how's it going? You flatter me. You flatter me. How you doing today? Oh, and the jewelry shop. Let's go ahead and... There you are. I'm doing fine. Oh, hey, guys. I haven't seen you in a while. Things going well, I guess? Good timing. By the way, there's something we'd like to ask you. You've come to invite me onto the Courageous, right? I was actually going to ask you all about that when you stopped over after the Duke's arrest. That makes things easier. Come on, we'll show you the way now. Wait a sec. There's something I need to do before that. I want to do something for the people on this street before I leave. You do? We're working at the inn, right? I remember you saying you got along very well with everyone, too. So what are you planning? Thinking about leaving a charm with each of the stores on the street. That's why I came here, in fact. You mind waiting till I'm done? Yeah, we'll help her out. Is there any way we can help? We'll be able to wrap this up much quicker if we split up the work. Ah, good idea. Be glad to help. You sure? Awesome. Can I ask you to go collect one of the materials I need? It's called a Dryad's Tear. Turner recommended I use it. Oh no. You guys know what it is? It's a material we were asked to look for during our field study here. It's a semi-precious stone made from tree sap. That makes things easier, I guess. You get that from the Southern Kreutzen Highway at this time. You get 4 of them for me. Sure, no problem. All right. So the Southern Kreutzen Highway. Yep. Let's go ahead out for those Dryad Tears. Okay, so yep, we've got the 4 locations. Oh, yep. You run away from me.
Now's our chance. Let's get him. Here I go. All right, let's do this. Understood. All right. There. Now.
I'll back you up. My turn.
Oh, actually, there we go. One
should
shot.
keep going.
No complaints here.
Ooh, Craftget. Wild Rage 2 can now be used. Support 50 minus 50%. Trading HP for CP. Nice. All right. All right, so the first one is, yep, right around here. There we go. Don't have to worry about that. They're going to run away from us. All right. Yeah, we'll let you live. Ash.
Onward!
I wonder. Okay, no, it did
Now's our
do.
chance. Let's
It didn't
get
do
'em.
the automatic kill. Okay, I
My
don't
turn.
think that's a feature that was placed in until later.
Now!
I'll back you up!
It's my turn.
Leave this to me.
Here I go!
Ah, darn it.
Here I go. That's that. Let's keep moving.
Didn't let you live. Ooh, Kyriamon. Alright. Alright. Number 3 is just ahead. There we go. One more to go. And... Smashy smash. Oh, more boxes to smash. Ooh, Sepith Mass. That will definitely be good. Oh, wait. Nope, nothing there. There we go. There's all 4. Softening ointment. Okay, that worked for Searing Petrify. And some water sepith.
Oh, I could probably fish here.
Might worry about that later. All right. Dashing all the way back. Running. And Colette, we got your Dryad's tears. Oh, hey, you did get enough tears for me. Sure did. Here you go. Let's see here. Yep, perfecto. Thanks a ton. Should be able to make some really nice charms with these. Speaking of which, trying to get Turner to work with magic. Ah. There we go. That should be all of them. So glad everyone liked them. Not surprised. They're so well made. It was worth all that effort in the end. I'm just glad they ended up in the right hands this time. Yeah, that was during Cold Steel 1. That, if I remember right, that was actually the very first time we had met Phantom Thief B, part of Ouroboros. The winds were with us this time, thankfully. Thanks a bunch, you guys. Even got a bunch of clothes and accessories as parting gifts. I have to hand some of them out to everyone on the Courageous as thanks for letting me come aboard. Ready to come with us now, then? Yep, can't wait to hang out with you some more. Likewise. I'll see you on board, Colette. Yes, another student has been recruited to the Courageous. Alrighty. There is one more person. Here in Borehard, and they are in the Noble District. Let me double check. The second residential house. Yep. Oh. Okay, there we go. Wait. Let me double check. Ah, okay. Elliot, Rain. I'm glad we got the chance to meet again. Bridget, so this is where you were. It's a relief to see you're doing well. Is there any particular reason you're in Brayhard? My father happens to be friends with the people of this household. I somehow managed to make it here after escaping from Thor's. Been working for them as a home tutor ever since. Ah, that makes sense. Must have missed you the last time we were here. It's rare to see such spirit within a lady of nobility. Well, I've heard all about your escapades on the Courageous, not to mention the fact that you arrested Duke Alboret himself. Class 7 really does know how to pull off the impossible. We definitely would have been able to accomplish such a feat without all the support we received. Hey, if we can, why not make the impossible possible? That aside, I got a favor to ask. Would you be willing to join us, Bridget? I'm sure we could use your help when we take back Thor's. It's probably about time I left now that Lord Hancock and Lady Lorna have returned. But unfortunately, I can't join you all just yet. And a reason why? You see, I actually fled Thor's with Alan, and we got split up along the way. Been worrying about him nonsense. I think I'd just end up being a liability if I joined you like this. She doesn't know that Alan has joined us already. So, yeah. You're not going out anytime soon, are you? Stay put. There's someone who'd like you to see. Is it who I think it is? Bridget. Alan! It really is you. It's really you? Yep, in the flesh. I'm sorry, Bridget. I promised I'd protect you, but wound up making you worry instead. Please don't apologize. I'm sure you were just as worried as me as I was about you. You've been fighting hard ever since we were separated, haven't you? Knowing you're safe is all I ever needed. Thanks, Bridget. Yay! Thank you so much, everyone. Finally do what I need to now that I know Alan's safe. Will you be coming with us, Bridget? Indeed. Not entirely sure how much use I'll be to you, but I want to do my part in saving Thor's. Now let's help take it back together. I swear I'll never let anything come between us again. Goodness, Alan. How far does your knightly passion extend, I wonder? It's good to have you both on board. It's a pleasure to join you all. Before I go, I'd like to repay the people here for taking me in. Perhaps I'll play one last performance for them. Sounds like a good idea to me. I think you'll all like that, actually. I haven't heard you play in forever. Ah. All right, 3 out of the 4 or should I say 3 out of the 5 have been recruited. All right. Let's go ahead and make our way to Aurochs Fort.
Where do you want to go? Leave it to me!
All right. Oh. You. God damn it, we're bringing in Rex. This creep. Oh, well, he is a student of Thor's. I guess we will bring him in.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
Hey, Class
no!
7. Sounds like you've been pretty busy lately.
No!
For some context that those that may not have seen our playthrough of Cold Steel 1, back at the Thor's Attack, he was part of the photography club. And he was certainly known for taking less than less than admirable pictures, if you will. And we had an entire sort of like little mini mission to try and stop his antics. All right, we are back. Okay, so what I was mentioning before the ad break started, just noticed that it started when I was started in the middle of talking about this little creep here. Basically, back in Cold Steel 1, back at the Thor's Military Academy, this kid was a part of the photography club. But the thing is that he's kind of a delinquent that was taking less than admirable pictures and then selling those pictures to particular kinds of students, male students in particular. I think you all can do the math without me having to tell you straight up on what this little creep was doing. Yeah, I noticed that Nick had no. No, we do not. The Sexy Sax does not apply for Rex. None of that. Shame on you. How dare you? You throw a stick at me when I'm trying to... Hot lady? Anyways. Well, I heard all about how Duke Alpere had been arrested, so I decided to come with the RMP and head on over here. At the very least, he has been using his talents for photography for much more admirable stuff, as far as sort of like getting pictures of what's actually going on during the war and not like what's being sort of like written into a lot of the Noble-controlled publications. So at least he's been a little bit more admirable, but he's still a little creep. RMP had head on over. Went all on your own. Yeah, they brought me part of the way here, but I had to go to the rest myself. They said they couldn't be able to bring me all the way to the fort, to the Imperial Army. This is right in the heart of the enemy territory. Don't go causing trouble now. The Croydon Provincial Army is temporarily withdrawn from the conflict, but they're still a nasty force to be reckoned with. If you go and upset them, you'll only be putting yourself in danger. Hey, there was no need to try and scare me. I'm not going to try anything, promise. Besides, this place isn't nowhere near as dangerous as the next place I'm going to. Where would that be? RMP's planning on sending help to the guys fighting over west soon, so I'm going to tag along and snap loads of photos of the situation over there. Western Arabonia. But the fighting is worse there than it is here. Did Captain Claire and her adjunct give you permission to do that? Oh, when they said no, they said no when I asked, but I'm still set on going. So I'll have to stow away on the cargo or something. Oh, once again, Rex, we're going to... As much as it pains for us to bring you along, we're going to have to rope you on in and get you onto the Courageous so you don't get yourself into trouble. Now, don't you worry about me. Found my true calling as a war photographer. I've got nothing to fear. And Fidelio's not around, so I've got to try and do what I can without relying on him. Spirit as a cameraman is certainly admirable. You may have managed to avoid danger up till now, but there's no guarantee that will always be the case. The situation in the West truly does sound dangerous. Yep. Yep, we'll go ahead and get Fidelio. Yeah. Hey, so probably rethink. Even if you're not going to listen to me, I think there's someone else you know very well who will you'll hear out. Wait a sec. I don't mean. Just wait here. I'll go and call him. There we go. Sorry for taking so long, Rex. Fidelio? So you were okay after all. Certainly am. I'm traveling around on board the Courageous with Class 7 and plenty of other Thor students now. I've been taking photographs of the war from the perspective of a noble student. So in that sense, what I've been doing isn't all that different from what you've been doing. Really? You've been acting as a war photographer too? Green told me that you're planning on going to the rest of Erebonia. Is that true? You understand just how dangerous that would be, right? Of course I understand. I know it'll be dangerous, especially for a kid like me who's only as good as the photographs he takes. There's even a chance I won't make it back alive. But I'm a war photographer now. I won't run away at every sign of danger. I didn't realize you were that serious about this. I still think it's too dangerous for a student to be running around there, though. It's weird, but to tell you the truth, I'm really happy to hear you say that. All you ever did back at the club was take pictures of cute girls. I'm moved by how much thought you've given your future. I think if you feel you have a duty to photograph this war, that's all the more reason you should stay in the East. Why is that? The Noble Alliance's tactics had the 3rd and 4th Armored Divisions locked in the eastern side of the country. But thanks to Class 7's efforts, things here are slowly beginning to change. I wouldn't be surprised if the battle to take back the capital came sooner rather than later. Oh. So Fidelio's thinking the same thing that Rufus had mentioned earlier to both Aurelia, sorry about that, and the Brigadier General. I'll go ahead and and I think that's when our club will finally be able to shine. Even more so if we have the courageous. Together, we'll be able to capture this war's final moments and share them with the citizens all across the country. We're not just photographers, we're also military academy students. This is something only the two of us can do. And all the while, you would be doing it specifically as students. It's a strength, not a weakness, to know and understand what tasks are best suited to you. I think you may be right. We already know the perfect battlefield where you can best use your skills, Rex, and it's right here in Eastern Erebonia. So, would you be willing to help us? We're going to need you when we take back the academy. Wow, guys. You even need my help that much, do you? What? Rex? Okay, if you want me that badly, who am I to say no? Starting today, I'll be serving as a war photographer aboard the Courageous. Come to think of it, I bet I'll be able to take some incredible shots from the sky. You guys better have some... God damn it, Rex. You guys better have some girls with nice boobs on board. And maybe if the wind blows hard enough on deck, I can... No. Allow me to make a certain redeem. Just give me one moment. Allow me to make this redeem. And no, none of that. Shame on you. For shame, Rex. For shame. You were this close to getting my respect, you just lost it. Yeah. Don't even think about it. His reason for coming with us just got a whole lot creepier. He seemed so noble-minded mere moments ago. Yeah, everyone agrees with you, Anki. Everyone agrees with you. Well, looks like you're back to your old self, unfortunately. Anyway, let's show Erebonia what our photography club can really do. Sure thing. God damn it. We're locking him in one of the doors. He's not going to be able to do anything. We're locking him in one of the holes in the Courageous. We should have some spare rooms, right? After stern warnings on what would happen if anyone were to catch him taking unwanted pictures of the girls, Rex joined Fidelio on board the Courageous. All right. We return to the Courageous. And we have one last student
Where do you want to go?
to recruit. And we're going to go all the way up
Leave it
to Reen's home in Ymir. All right. First things first. Footpath. All right. In the Ymir Valley. Oh. There's our dark cultist girl. Hey, wait. That door's... She looked kind of familiar. Wasn't that Beryl from the Occult Research Society? There's something odd about her, that's for sure. Not sure it's a good idea for her to be wandering up the valley alone. I think it best we went after her. So I am hoping that we were able to accomplish all of the specific goals that we wanted to. Okay, yeah, they're going to run away from me. And afterwards, we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of snowboarding as well. All right. Okay, there you are.
Here they come! Careful, everyone!
Here I go.
Onward!
Yeah.
We should keep going.
Didn't really need to beat them up, but oh well. Oh. Oh, I see. Wait. What the? Beryl? What exactly did she just disappear before our very eyes? Should we keep going after her? Okay. That was weird. Yeah. Mid drop. Ymir Valley End. My suspicions that this was the source of the spiritual energy in the valley's air appears to be correct. Meanwhile, great energy floating in this spot is due to the fact that the Ashen Knight once used its power here. I'm right, aren't I? Well, yeah. Valimar was here for quite a while. Anyway, never mind him now. I'm glad to see you again, Beryl. Have you been wandering around ever since we last spoke? Oh, yes. Whenever the whispers of my guardian spirit and the devils beckoned me, I answered their call. I've been able to visit power spots all over eastern Arabonia thanks to their guidance. Yeah, because we met her first in first out in the Nordic Nordic hills, the Nordic. Up in the north, where that Stonehenge like statue is. Then we met her over in Legram, right, overlooking Longren Castle, which we're gonna have to go to once again. God damn it! And then we saw her at one of the shrines. From Neolithic ruins to lakeside castles, from lands connected to the earth spirits, I can't imagine a better use for my time. So you visit the ruins in Nord. I'm impressed that you traveled all the way to Longren Castle and to a spirit shrine. Sounds like you've been really busy. Yeah, we talked to her at each of those locations. If you allow me to ask, just who are you, really? No ordinary student should be able to do all that. You're obviously not a witch, but beyond that. A fine question indeed. And yet so few people truly know enough about themselves to answer it. In a way, I'm simply one more person peering into the darkness, pursuing an answer to that very same question. The truth is shrouded in shadow. When I peer into the darkness, it stares right back at me. Okay. That doesn't answer the question in the slightest. I think that's enough about me. You're looking for Thor students to board the Courageous, yes? I'd be happy to come aboard now that my journey has reached its end. Oh, sure. Welcome aboard, Beryl. The pleasure's all mine. I look forward to witnessing what fate has in store for you. We have recruited all of the available students. I think as far as I remember, yeah, I think that was pretty much all of them. I wonder, what's... Ah, the Isengard range. Yeah, we won't worry too much about that. All right. Time to make it all the way back to Ymir, because we got some snowboarding to do. Oh. Okay. Oh. Accidentally took a wrong turn. Alright. Out of my way! Alright. There we go.
Leave it to me.
Here I go.
My turn.
Snowboarding, here we come. Now I can play the A4 course. Huh. Interesting. That new A course. Huh. Okay, target. Oh, we got to get perfect. Okay. Okay. There we go. There we go. Figured as much. Right. Okay, so far so good. Only had one true mix-up. There we go. We got it. Oh, didn't get the time, though. Crud. Okay.
That wasn't so great.
Got the... All right. Come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now we got it.
I did it!
Beautiful. Wow, I'm impressed, Rain. Wasn't expecting you to be able to handle a course that difficult. Right, go ahead. Passionate Rouge. I'll show you. Be sure to keep the courses well maintained if you feel like boarding again. Just come on by. There we go. All right. All right. Nothing in particular to do here, so let's go ahead and call the Courageous, and we can start working on some of those missions. Some of those quests. All right, let's double check our notes here. Let's see what we've... So, yes, we got, that missed opportunity in Legram, specifically tied to the Logrid Castle. Hearts in Harmony, that's the Celdic one. Sort of help heal them with apparently some kind of performance after everything that Duke Albarea did to that nice town. I'm totally not clenching my drink here. Totally not clenching in anger. Totally not. Totally not. And then we've got, the monster in Aurochs Canyon Path. Okay. Let's see here. Well, for certain, I definitely will be... we do have... I do believe we... Did I keep... Yes, Elliot is within the group, and I think that Elliot is required to participate in
Where do you want to go?
trip to Celdic. So yeah, we'll go ahead and
Leave it to me.
all right. Yeah, we got to go to the chapel. Man, just seeing the destruction that. We gotta get this done. Thank you so much for coming, everyone. I assume you saw my request. Sure did. You're trying to organize a concert for the people here? You want my input as well, right? That's correct. I realize you're all busy, but would you be able to help me with this? Oh, we will absolutely help her. The people of Celdic absolutely need this. Of course, it'd be a pleasure. Anything to help the townsfolk. It would be my pleasure to help fellow Kreuzon citizens. Thank you so much, everyone. Only a few days have passed since the town was attacked, yet repair efforts are already underway. The RMP has been providing us with relief supplies, while bracers from the guild visit from time to time as well. Celdic does seem to be in a better state than when last saw it. That said, though, it's very clear that, yeah, they are absolutely shaken. They absolutely are. Plenty of them are still haunted by visions of what happened, unable to sleep at night. Like you said, it's only been a few days. Hardly expect anyone to be able to recover from an event that horrifying so quickly. Even just imagining the same thing happening to my home is painful. But to go through the real thing, it'll most likely be a long time before they can move on from this. That's why I've been desperately trying to think of a way to help heal the scars that traumatic experience has left. Eventually, I decided it might be a good idea to hold a concert here at the church. A concert, huh? Brings back memories of the one we held in the chapel in Trista. That was the very inspiration for this idea, actually. I'd like to believe that a concert as lovely as that one could cheer the townsfolk up, even if for a little. I see. That would explain why you need Elliot's input then. I think it's worth a shot. Music definitely has a positive influence on people. I've experienced that firsthand. Might not be enough to help them move on completely, but it should at least let them start taking the first steps. Looks like we're decided then. You can count on us, Rosine. We'll help you with whatever you need. Truly? Wonderful. Where should we start? Venue, performers, and instruments. These are the performers and instruments. That's definitely going to be... I at least have an idea of if they're having us go around sort of like Eastern Arabonia recruiting certain people. I can think at least one person that is performing in the streets of Berehard that could be good for the job. You need people who have already have both experience and instruments needed. Ah, instructor, head to Roar, ask Instructor Mary. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Yep. Reed has the exact same idea that I have. All right, so it's just going to be talking to people. Okay. All right. Okay, so mentioned heading to Roar to get Instructor Mary as well as Elliot's sister. All right.
Where do you want to go? Full speed ahead!
All right. Ah, all right. I don't need to do that. Okay, so up on the second. Okay, so Roar Residence 1. Okay. Hello, everyone. What a pleasure to see you. Is there something I can help you with? Wouldn't mind. We have a favor to ask. Oh? A concert for the people of Celdic. I heard terrible rumors about what happened there. It's truly awful what happened to those people. It'd be my honor to play a part as the supervisor of Thor's Wind Orchestra. We're really happy to hear it. We'd love your help. By and by, is there any chance instrument you can play on you? I do, in fact. I brought a flute with me from the academy. I'm not bad if I do say so myself, so there's no need to worry yourselves. All right. Okay, so we'll actually have to come back here to Roar for a certain other thing, but just got to think of where.
Where do you want to go?
Would she be in the fortress, or would she be in the? I know we rescued her from the Twin Dragons Bridge. That was where we had Mr. Extra, provincial army guy, holding her hostage. But let's first check the proving ground. Although I'm thinking that more than likely she is going to be at. Oh, something is going on at the shop. There she is. Hey, Fiona. What can I do for you today? Actually, I've got a favor we'd like to ask of you. And they're looking for performance. Yep. Oh, I see. If you need a little music, I'd love to help. As a career pianist, I can't think of a greater honor than helping a whole town with my music. Have our thanks. Thanks, Fiona. Oh, one thing though, you have a piano ready for me to play? Not yet, I'm afraid. Still working on procuring some instruments. In that case, why not try asking out at the Twin Dragons Bridge? Huh. Huh, okay. Okay, so we'll still have to go to the Twin Dragons Bridge. Oh, during the search for... Oh, so they're not going to have me go there annually. They're just going to... Oh, for a piano. Rather nice one in the storage room beside the prison cells in the basement. This is a former commanding officer. Fiona was right. We realize this may be asking much, but... Well, that's what you need it for. That's the case. We'll have it shipped to Celdic for you. You sure? Hate to make you go out your way. No worries. Captain Ryveld, he gave us orders to provide Celdic with as much support as possible. Of course, if it was going to disrupt our own work, we declined. Gladly take you up on your offer then. Yes! Yes! Everything is going according to plan. All right. Now to Berehard. We've got a street performer to recruit onto this little effort here.
Where do you want to go?
There we go.
Leave it to me.
There he is. Andre. Good day, youngsters. Hear the beautiful melody resounding from my fiddle, have we? A fiddle, you say? Those differ somewhat from violins, don't they? Actually, as instruments, they're fairly similar. Biggest difference between them and is the kind of notes you can get out of each. Oh, I see. You know your stuff. How is to play the finest heartfelt serenades, then? Certainly enthusiastic. Might just be what we need. Sorry, could we ask you a favor? Do go on. I'm all ears. So that's your plan. Well then, I can hardly turn a request like that down. In fact, I'll do it for free. You're certain? Why, of course. Celdic's Grand Market happens to be my most treasured stage, you see. It's my duty to help wash away the sadness that envelops it, so... Worry not, dear friends, for my fiddle holds the power to make everyone smile once again. Thank you. I'm kind of looking forward to performing with you. We'll return once the preparations are complete. I'll continue to spread my love here in the meantime, then. He's a bit odd. He seems skilled enough to put a good form. Yeah. Yep. All right. We've got a performance.
Where do you want to go? Leave it to me.
All right. Yeah, she... Oh, there you are. How are the preparations going? Oh, everyone, everything's coming along nicely. In fact, we have about the same amount of space as we did during Trista's concert now that the podium's gone. It's great. Shouldn't have any trouble setting up the piano if we got this much room. Yeah, there's more than enough space for everyone here. Oh, you mean you found enough people? Yeah, we found both enough performers and instruments to move forward with the concert. Told them that we'll all go collect them as soon as everything's ready here. It did take some searching, but fortunately for you, we were able to make everything work out in the end. Really? Thank you so much. I knew asking you all was the right call. Now the remains are the final preparations. And the piano should be arriving soon, too. I'll just spread the word after we help carry it here. All the wind orchestra members are on standby, too, so yeah. Got a good feeling about this concert. Shall we begin, then? Let's go ahead and do this. Let's make sure you can give everyone a concert to remember. This is heavy for... Yeah, I can imagine. Moving a piano like that? Yeah. The Revelt... the Revelt Company. Yeah, that was the same name as the officer that one RMP soldier police member. Yeah, isn't it? Yep, Captain Claire Revelt. Yeah. Just coincidence, but perhaps there's a connection. I don't think there's much of a coincidence. Appreciate you snooping around her business, even when she's not here. Coming from the auditorium. They mentioned there's some sort of event taking place there, but now that I think about it.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie.
Lovely melody. Coincidence? I think not. It's so soothing. Feels like the pain from my body is just fading away. Sis? Where am I? What's with the music? Jake's awake too. Because it attracting more and more people over time. Yay! That was absolutely fantastic. Thanks a lot for joining us, sis. And thank you, Instructor Mary, Andre. I don't think things would have gone as well without you two. Glad I could help. It's nice being able to play alongside Elliot for the first time in a while, too. It was absolutely wonderful experience, especially considering how many people we had in the audience by the end. That is all the proof I need that the love within our music touched the hearts of those who heard it. It was a blast getting to perform with Instructor Mary. It was a good chance for me to make up for missing the concert back in summer, too. Thanks for inviting us, Elliot. It was a pleasure being able to perform side by side with professionals. Honestly, the wind orchestra played very well. They held their own, even on the same stage as professionals. Thanks a lot, guys. You should be proud, Elliot. You put together an amazing concert. Listening to it, it was though a gentle breeze was blowing in my heart. It wasn't bad, I guess. God damn it, Celine. You are an absolute tsundere. Oh, Celine, can you just admit that you liked it? It's an unprecedented miracle. All the people who were previously unconscious now awoken. See, asking all of you for this favor was the correct choice. Thank you so much. Me too. Wish to be of some help to the townsfolk, so no thanks is needed. In fact, we should be thanking you for getting in contact with us. Still, the success of this concert means so much to me. I've always wanted to repay the people here for all they've done for me, and now you've all helped me accomplish that. That's why I've received permission from Father Zebro to accompany you all. Oh! Oh! Ayo! Really? That's great. Could use more people. Forward to having you on board. Hey! So apparently there were more people to bring up the courageous. Ooh, and we got serum powder. Beautiful. Okay. It is a little bit on the early side, but I think this is where I will go ahead and save and end it for tonight. Next week we can probably finish up the last bits of missions that we had, as well as take on any of the shrines that we can, as well as maybe like sort of like find out as far as what like the students are, the new students that we had brought in on the courageous are doing. So that will be essentially my plan for next week. I do kind of want to see if there's possibly some leveling that I can do off screen in between as well, but I'll have to see about that. I'm not entirely convinced I probably will actually need it, but who knows. And with that will do it for tonight. I do thank you all for joining me tonight. I would like to thank once again Galcian for the resub. Thank you very much, my friend, for the support. It is very much appreciated. So tomorrow we do have our casual stream, and we're going to be going back to some meme reviews. I hope that you guys have some wonderful memes prepared for me in the Discord server. If you are not yet part of my Discord server, I do have links here on Twitch, both in the information box below, as well as in the Discord panel below as well. And if you're watching later on YouTube, the link will be in the description below. All you have to do is just enter, accept the rules that I have placed, and you can search for the meme and video reaction channel, and you can submit and make sure that you do put spoiler tags on those memes if you want them to be reacted to. That will be tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central Time. Looking forward to seeing you guys there for that. So, with all of that said and done, let's see who is available. I'd like to go ahead and raid someone. So if you guys would like to join me on that, let's see. Let's go ahead and raid a good friend of mine, Hazy Nev. Let's go ahead and give her the raid tonight. So if you guys would like to join me on this bounty mission, giving love and support to awesome streamers out there. She's doing some art tonight, so I would very much appreciate it if you can join me for that. So with all that said and done, hope y'all had a wonderful day. Hope y'all enjoyed the stream. Have fun, take care. God bless to you all. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Time to send you out on your bounty mission. See you all next time. Bye, everybody.